1966 as a state representative, one of my first votes in my career. And that bill then became the model. In the decades, students, parents, educators, administrators, and support staff have worked tirelessly to deliver the promise of a world-class education to millions of students with disabilities. But far too many students with disabilities are still waiting for their shot at a meaningful education. The federal government percent of the cost to school districts of implementing the IDEA. But Congress has never fully funded special education. Right now, the federal government is only covering 12% of the tab, and that is unacceptable. And now President Trump and Education Secretary Linda McMahon are threatening the very foundation of public education. They are slashing education funding, stealing from children to give tax breaks to CEO billionaires and millionaires. It is Robin Hood in reverse. They are trying to destroy the Department of Education. When the department first opened its doors, fewer than 1 in 3 students with a disability graduated from high school. Only 1 in 3. Today, that number is over 70% of kids with disabilities graduate from high school. To make that 100%, Trump and McMahon are attempting to send education for students with disabilities back to the Stone Age. In their big ugly bill, Trump and the MAGA Republicans doing his bidding also slashed Medicaid, which covers over $8 billion in school-based health services delivered to students. Medicaid funding is the 4th largest federal funding stream for public schools. And 2 weeks ago, I visited the campus school in Boston, a school for students with complex disabilities and extensive support needs. During my visit, I met Natalie, a middle school student, and her mom, Julia. Natalie has Dupe 15q syndrome, which causes serious developmental, behavioral, and medical needs, such as frequent seizures. Natalie requires 24-hour caregiving support. Natalie's story demonstrates how crucial the IDEA is and how devastating Trump and MAGA Republican cuts will be to the families around the country. In April of 2023, Natalie and her mom moved to Massachusetts to seek out a safe, accessible education for her, which she was not receiving in her home state. The implementation of IDEA and outcomes for students with disabilities vary dramatically across state lines. Now Natalie is receiving the support she needs to flourish. Her school has set up an individual education plan with goals for her academic achievement, occupational therapy, communication, and motor skills. Her home school district is able to access funding from the state of Massachusetts, the IDEA, and Medicaid to cover Natalie's education.